Campbell, RVP Harmony Campbell from right here. I live like 10 minutes up the street in Davidsonville, Maryland, and I am direct to Lisa.
Oh.
Something's verbing.
Something's verbing.
What is that? I don't like it.
In front of the speaker. Come this way.
Oh, how can I? There's a podium right here. Okay, it stopped.
Oh.
Maybe. No. Anyway, I'm gonna stand here. Okay. Get away from me, speaker. Okay, so sorry about that. Distraction. So I honored to follow Laura. She's unbelievable. And when we met her, I was like, oh, I love her. Like, we just, Lisa and I left lunch and we were home together and we were like, oh my gosh, I just love her. Is this me? I let off electricity, people. What iPad? Oh, it's Lindsay's iPad?
It's this?
When it went close, that's when it started to get really loud.
Oh, that's okay. Whatever. I'm gonna get away from it. Anyway, that's worse. Yeah. I don't like this. I have a big mouth. I should just put this stupid thing down. Okay. So anyway, I am local here. I'm direct to Lisa. I have been on Lisa's team for 3 years. I have been in Arbonne for just over 3 years. And I am going to train today a little bit on nuts and bolts. So you guys that don't know me, I'm a nuts and bolts type of girl. And those on my team will tell you that. I am a put your nose down, work your booty off, work hard type of girl. I'm not quite as deep as some of these ladies, I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't have a lot of deep in me. I'm working on my deep. Lisa has to speak all kinds of vision over me because I don't speak vision over myself so often. And she's great at that, so God knew to put me on her team because if not, I would be like, just working, no vision. And so, she has to slow me down and say, Army, back up. So anyway, I'm gonna share kind of a nuts and bolts training today. There's gonna be a lot of different types of trainings today, but mine's gonna be kind of numbers driven, kind of, go do it, work your business type of training today. But I wanna give a little bit about who I am. I am a real estate agent for 23 years. I've been in real estate, and when Lisa asked me to join her Arbonne business, I said no for 1 year. So if you're working on someone, don't give up on them. I said, who sells 2 things? That is stupid. Like, who sells real estate in Arbonne? That's weird. And what are people gonna say? They're gonna say, oh, poor Harmony must stink at selling houses now. She had to go become an Arbonne consultant. So I really had like negative connotations toward, and I truly thought you could make $200 selling Arbonne. That's what I thought. Oh, maybe I'll make $200. My original goal, like Laura's, was super small. It was to make like 1,000, which maybe some of you sounds like a lot, but it was pretty small now. Was to make $1,000 to help offset the cost of college for my son. He was a senior in high school when I started my Arbonne business, and we didn't have college money. We had bills money, we had get your nails done money, get your highlights done money, but we did not have college money, and we did not have 1 penny saved, not a penny. And I was like, how are we gonna do that? And my husband said, well, he's gonna take on some loans and we'll take an equity line. That's what we thought we were doing. We have some equity. Thank God, I've been married 23 years, we better have some freaking equity. I thought we were gonna take some of that money and pay for college. Well, God placed something in my life with Arbonne, and my son is a junior in college. He has not 1 penny of debt. We have not touched our stupid equity. So I am thrilled to say that what I came into my Arbonne business was small. It was to pay for my son's college. I've far exceeded that by now. And now our life is so different. My husband was a carpet layer. If you all know how that goes, he's 52, on his knees, kicking carpet. No bueno, as Jacqueline would say. And he was really tired of that. So now I can honestly say my husband lays carpet about 1 day a week. Thank you to my Arbonne business. It has changed our life. And I am thrilled to be able to do that for him. Now he's my errand boy, and my construction worker, who any project, I'm like, yeah, do that, you do that, build that. So he's that guy. So I just want to share a little bit about my journey. I got to DM in 11 days in my Arbonne business. I got to area manager in 3 months and RVP in 16 months. I'm hoping Nation will come relatively soon. I'm working. But I didn't play small. I didn't play small in my business. And I want to kind of encourage you guys that some people come into this business playing small. They think, well, if I hit 1,000, that would be awesome. Like, they play small. They don't think bigger. And I'll be honest, it wasn't super easy for me at first. I hit my first 3,000. I came in my business December the 19th, the few days before Christmas. And I said to Lisa, nobody's buying a $260 Arbonne kit this week. They just spent a ton of money on Christmas. They're not going to do that. And she's like, Harmony, don't say that. Get out there and ask people. And so I said, okay, because she's the one who tells me what to do. So I came in and I asked 1 million people, and I think I sold 10 kits. And I was like, oh my God, I'm at 3,000. I did so good this month. And Lisa's like, this month's not over. You're going for 6,000 to finish DM. I said, I cannot do that. There's 3 days left or 4 days left. I can't do that. She's like, Harmony, quit saying you can't do that and get to work. And so December the 31st, 11 o'clock at night, actually Virginia right over there was at my house. I was having a New Year's Eve party, and we had friends over, and I'm in my bedroom entering that last kit to go DM in 11 days on December, right by Christmas. So if I can do that, you guys can do anything. But you can't shoot for those small goals. You have to come into this saying, this is a business that can change my life. Why would I go for small? Why wouldn't I try big? And if I don't hit big, then I hit somewhere in the middle, and that's okay too. You know, like, why am I shooting for small? And I just want to encourage you not to shoot for small. But don't think that success in Arbonne is for the elite. It is not. It is not for the elite. It is for anyone, you guys. It is for everyone. It is for all of us. And I want to say, I have no college degree, 0 college degree, did not finish college, and have 2 very successful businesses because I work hard and I dream big and I want it. And so that's what you have to do. You have to want it, and you have to go for it. You can't just say, well, if someone knocks on my door for Arbonne today, because they're not gonna knock on your door for Arbonne. Okay, you want to show that slide? I want to talk a little bit about this serve 10 and start 3. You guys, if we can embrace this in our Arbonne business, everyone in this room will be an MVP in no time. This is humongous. Serve 10, start 3. So you start your Arbonne business. If you are already a district or an area or a region, you need to train this down in your team, and you need to continue to do it all the time. You're looking to find 10 people that you can help. Help with their skin, help with their nutrition, help in some way. You're serving 10 people. You're sponsoring 10 people to buy a nutrition kit, hopefully, or buy a skincare set, hopefully. And then you're going to teach 3 people to do the same. When you come into your Arbonne business, if you only come in thinking, I'm gonna build this all by myself, you're not gonna. It doesn't happen. You have to have a team if you want to get where we are in this business. And the team part is the fun part, you guys. When you get a team and you embrace that team and you love that team and you make bonds with that team, that is so fun. Sure, is it fun to get a text that someone's health is better or their skin is better? Sure, that's super fun. But is it really fun to watch somebody change their life with a business? That's really fun. So you're gonna serve 10, meaning you're gonna personally find 10 people. Is that gonna be easy? Maybe not, maybe it will be. But you can't do it sitting at your house just waiting for your telephone to ring. That's not gonna happen. You gotta get out there. You gotta talk to people. You actually might have to message some people. That actually might have to happen. But if you do that, you've got these 3 people going. You did 3,100 in sales from your 10 you served, and they each did 3,100 in sales. Guess what that puts you in? Strong area qual, just from doing this. And guess what it means? You're gonna be 30,000 on your team in no time. This is what this is. I mean, this slide says it all. It's unbelievable. You help 10, serve 10, and they all serve 10. You see that? They're all serving 10. This is 40 new clients in your downline in 1 month. 40 new clients. You know how different your business will look? What if you did that for 2 months and you had 80 new clients in your downline? And all that means is everybody just serves 10. It's not like you're saying go out and do 50 kids. You 50. It's not that. It's you teaching people to do their business. And you're helping them so that you're time leveraging. So you're only selling 10. And let your upline help you with this, you guys. That's what we're here for. You link arms with your upline. If that seems super scary to you, talk to your upline. They're gonna help you with that. They're gonna help you figure out how to launch those people. So that's what you're gonna wanna do. You wanna do a couple launches. Will it be easy to get a ton of people into your house for a launch? No, but they might come. You try, you ask them. You do invite 10 people to your launch? No, you invite 110 people, 110, 210 to your launch, and you hope how many come, but you gotta launch. But now with the internet, you guys, there's no excuse not to launch. You can at least virtually launch. There's no excuses not to launch. Like back in the day, it was like, nobody will do a party. Okay, well maybe they won't do a party, but you have the internet, you have Facebook, you can do all kinds of activities right through that. So no excuses, get those launches scheduled and launch your 3 new business builders to help them serve those 10. That's what you have to do, you guys. How many in here have an updated 100-person list? It's updated. Yeah, those are leaders right there, those are leaders. 100-person list needs to be updated. I'll be honest, I did mine at the beginning and I used it to go DM in 11 days, by the way, but I let it sit in my Arbonne binder for a real darn long time and didn't look at it. But about 3 months ago, I pulled it back out and redid it. And it was transformative to me how many people I've met since I did that first 100-person list that I didn't even know when I made that 100-person list. Did I revisit that one? Yeah, and some of those people moved right back over to this one. But I think that it's so important, you guys, to have a list of people that you actually have in your mind, I'm gonna reach out to. And you have to have a dream team list, you have to. Do that dream team list, it's so, so important. Like for me, 2 people on my original dream team list are now on my team. Neither are lighting the world on fire, but they are on my team. So I have very big hopes that one day they will. So I just want to say, like, you have to have that dream team list, and you have to be working that, and you can't procrastinate. You can't say, I'm going to work my Arbonne business tomorrow. Guess what's going to happen tomorrow? Not going to work it. Then you're going to say, I'm going to work it on Saturday. You have to work it, you guys. You have to take it off that shelf if you put it up on that shelf. Bring it down and don't procrastinate. That's what it's all about. You've got to work smart, not hard. So if you're going for district, if you're in this room and you're on the consultant level, raise your hand. Just consult. That's a lot of you guys. If you're going for district, that's 19 kids, but that's not by yourself. Get yourself some help, people. Go out and find yourself a couple consultants that can help you. So that's 19 kids to get to DM and 32 to get to area. You got to get to area qual. You guys could do that. You just have to find people to help you do it. Don't think, how much can I sell? Can I sell 3,000? I need to sell 6,000. Don't look at it that way. Look at it as how many people can I help? Imagine what that is doing for people's health. I watched Elise do a video the other day on something, Instagram or Facebook, about like every decision we make moves us toward health or unhealth. And it was so transformative to hear that. By the way, I'm gonna copy that totally and do it one day soon on my own Instagram, I'm saying. But I loved it, and it's so true. Every person that we are helping is helping them move toward a decision of something healthy in their life. So don't look at it as, oh, I've got to sell this much Arbonne. No, how many people can you help? How many people's lives can you help change? Because I look at me, who used to be 70 pounds heavier and a totally different person. This changed my life, you guys. This changed my family. It changed everything for us. So I just want to encourage you to look at it as who can you change? Who can you help? I also want to share a little bit about consistency, you guys. Consistency is the key. It is the key. Like I said, you can't take your Arbonne business and put it on a shelf and say, I'll text that person back in 4 days. They are not going to want to talk to you in 4 days. They texted you now. They don't want to talk to you in 4 days. If you're that person that gets a text and ignores it for 4 days, you'll never grow an Arbonne business. You've got to change that today. Make a commitment today to change that. Because that's, first of all, rude, and second of all, ugly. But we'll, whatever. But you've got to be really, if you want this, you have to be willing to do that. Consistency is a pattern of behavior. Create a habit. It's a pattern of behavior. Being consistent creates a pattern of behavior. Consistency also allows for measurement. So you can say, I did this and I had this result because I was consistent to do it. But if you did it for a day and then you didn't do it for 3 weeks, this thing is killing me. You guys, this did it for a day and then you didn't do it for 3 weeks. How are you going to measure?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, whatever you did, that was
She
one.
touched it.
She turned the speaker.
Don't turn it.
Turn it the other way. Yep.
Yeah, just leave it like that. That's fine. You guys can still hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if you're not doing it regularly, there's no way to measure if it's working. If what you're doing is working, because you're not doing it regularly. And I'll have people say to me all the time, I'm working my business, it's not working. Are you consistently working your business? Let's be real. You have to be consistent to work that business so you can allow for measurement. You're not going to know if it works or not. And it also sets an example for that team you're building. Being consistent sets an example for that team you're going to build or you're currently building. Because if you're not consistent, guess what you're teaching them? Not to be consistent. So you have to actually do that. Consistency shows up in lots of ways. It shows up in living your Arbonne lifestyle. It shows up in showing up for events, showing up at DAs, showing up at these things, showing up on the nation call or on team calls. Consistency is that. So if you don't show up, don't expect your team to show up because they're watching you. You have to lead that from the front. Me and Lisa have been doing these DAs now for 2.5 years here in Gambrels. I've missed one taking my son to college in 2.5 years. One. That is how important it is for me to be. And I may not have anyone new come into that DA, but my booty is there. And so that's why it's so important to stand up and to do that. If you aren't consistent with that, consistent with sponsoring, consistent with growing, your team isn't going to follow. So you want to have that consistency, you guys. It also creates some accountability so that you can be accountable to your business. If you're working in consistently, I can't even talk, consistently, you are accountable to it. So you have to be accountable to that. Consistency also establishes your reputation. This is big, you guys. Do you think people are watching and you're posting about Arbonne and then you stop for 2 months? And you post about Arbonne and you stop for 2 months. Guess what? They say, that Arbonne thing must not be that good. She stopped talking about it. Consistency really establishes your reputation as an Arbonne consultant. It really does. People want to believe you. They want to. They're just not sure if they do. They're watching you. They want to believe that Arbonne is awesome, like we say it is. They want to believe that our products are phenomenal, but they're not quite sure. So if you're not consistent to put it out there that they are, they're maybe not going to believe you so much. So you have to be consistent and real. You have to be real. No fake. No fakey crap. No, we don't do fakey. But real. Like consistent but real, you guys. That's important. It also makes you relevant. Consistency makes you relevant. It really does. People are looking for a steady flow of info from you. I can't tell you how many people say to me, Harmony, I love that thing you posted the other day about blah, 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 Diet Coke. Or, I love that recipe you posted. I made that the other night. Or, I love this or that. It's because it's a steady flow of info from me out to the public. So people are expecting that. They like that. But inconsistency, you know what it does? It makes you not trustworthy. People lose trust in our products and our company because you stop talking about them. Inconsistency means, oh, she must have quit Arbonne. She must not think that detox is really that great because she hadn't talked about it in 3 months. She's not still selling Arbonne. She couldn't be. That business must not work because she never mentions it. So, you guys, inconsistency makes you not trustworthy. People are not interested in something you're not interested in talking about. So if you're not interested in talking about it, it must not be that great, really. So that's what you're giving off. So consistency is everything, you guys. It maintains your message. If the message stops, the interest stops. If you're not talking still about your Arbonne business and you're not talking about your Arbonne products and you're not consistent to work your business, people will lose interest. They'll lose interest. And do you want that? If you want this life to be different, if you want to grow big in your Arbonne business and change things in your life, you have to stay consistent. You have to stay steady and be patient. Will it happen tomorrow? Maybe. Maybe your business will blow up tomorrow and you'll sponsor an ace. But maybe it'll just be steady, but it can change your life. My business isn't loaded with aces. It's loaded with awesome freaking people, but it's not loaded with aces. And I don't care because I love them all, where they are and what they're doing. But the thing is I know that very many people on my team have the passion to want something different and they want it. So it's gonna come. because I'm going to encourage them to stay consistent. And I'm going to lead from the front. I'm going to sponsor my booty off no matter what it takes. I'm going to message 25 people a day if I have to try to hit my sponsoring numbers, because I want to show my team that I can sponsor, so can they. And that's what you have to do to lead from the front in your business and to stay consistent. They'll never see me go 2 weeks without posting on my Facebook about RV. It's not going to happen. So, I think that that's the thing, you guys. You have to stay steady and consistent and believable so that people trust you. So I just want to encourage you guys to not play small, to go after big goals, to sit with your upline and say, this is what I want out of my Arbonne business. I want this. I want to make this, or help this many people, or quit my full-time career. This is what I want. Help me do it, but then you have to do it. They'll help you, but you have to do it. So I just want to encourage you guys and hope that today you take so many notes, and then at lunch or after, you call your upline and say, help, I want to talk to you. We need to set up time to talk. I want this to be different for me in my Arbonne business. So love you guys, and I'm so happy for today. This makes me so happy to be here with you guys. Thank God for